how's it going? It's the real PewDiePie here with Gameslayer.
What up? I'm not totally fucked up or anything.
And not totally fucked up or getting fucked up. But
Cheers.
It's been a while since I've done another podcast. Glad to have you on. We've been talking about this for a good ass minute, but
yeah, definitely been wanting to do it. Probably still want to do it again at another later date.
We wanted to wait until we got our Spider-Man costumes because we had a part 2 for the Spider-Man coming up, sneak peek if you came to this podcast, but yeah, some complications came in with trying to get the right size and shit.
Yeah, so I ordered a 6'3", and I got it, and the whole he's seen it. The whole back of the neck, like everything fit snugly except the back of the neck. With wearing the mask and the suit, my whole neck was just exposed. You could see my whole fucking neck. It was like, bro, like that. So I went back onto Amazon to check out, to see if they had a bigger size. They did not have anything bigger than a 6'3".
That shit was funny. Like, if you remember the episode where SpongeBob ripped his pants, it looked like that shit going down his neck, going down to the spine.
Yeah, it looked bad.
Shit. Honestly, though, one of the things I've been waiting to talk to you about, but I just been holding off on the podcast. So, being a cook, what's the pros and the cons of that job?
Cons, everybody you cook for.
No,
the reason being, especially with the place that I work, you usually get you get more regulars, and they're usually older folks. They usually end up being more picky. Picky people, real annoying to deal with, especially on a busy day if you're working alone. It's terrible. But the pros, I get to drink every night. That's about it. That and the paycheck. That's about it.
Nothing enjoyable about doing it?
No, not really. Not gonna lie. I mean, I do enjoy my job to an extent. That's why I'm still there. But
I feel like
nothing that enjoyable.
I feel like personally, if I ever picked up on it, like I don't cook myself a lot of nice meals, and going in somewhere where I can learn tips and tricks and order to make better meals for at home, I feel like that'd be a cool thing to learn about.
I do fuck around with my own food all the time. Like I literally will throw shit together. And you can ask people at work. When I make something, everybody's like, "Oh, what'd you make for yourself? What you got there?" Like everybody's all over my shoulder and shit because I always be making weird, random mixes of shit that's good as fuck.
And, I've only been a construction boy. I've tapped in a little bit of factories.
I did work at a factory for about 2 months, 2 months, while I was also working at the restaurant. Worst thing ever. Couldn't do it. Had to drop one of them.
See, I worked at a company at IEC. That job wasn't bad, but I woke up one morning throwing up, and I called off an hour before work, and they let me go that day. I was like, damn it, I like that job.
Right.
But I also worked at SMR just recently. I had no intentions on it. I was gonna be looking for a part-time job, but I didn't do anything yet, and my buddy he texted me when I first woke up, and it was like, I'm doing it, and I really didn't have an excuse not to, so I was like, alright, let's go try this job out. Worst, like, I do construction, like, and sometimes I had an 11-hour day. I, at one point, did not feel as miserable throughout any of that working at Sawmill City, other factory. Feel as miserable as I was waiting so long for that 8-hour mark just to get over with.
Yeah. No, so that's how it feels too at the restaurant sometimes. You're just like, after a busy day, towards the end, you're just like, look, I'm fucking done. I want out of here, man. Which is usually why once I get out, I start drinking and I'll play, a game streaming while I'm drinking and shit. Like, I'm getting fucked up. Because I'm just like, I'm fucking stressed. And people will be like, oh, how was work? And I'm like, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I want to drink and have some fun, Because I'm just like, fuck that.
It's over with.
yeah, exactly. It's over. I don't want to deal with it.
I hate the mini game you have to play with yourself of, man, I gotta stop looking at the clock. And then you gotta try to convince yourself to stop looking at the clock or else time's gonna move slower and shit.
So I haven't actually been carrying my phone on me at work anymore. For the past like 3 or 4 months, I haven't had my phone on me. And honestly, that does help.
Well, like
a little bit, you know.
At the factories, they have like a clock right there for you, and every hour at SMR, you also have to take aside 2 new pieces and check it for mistakes, and it's called an hourly check.
Right.
So you're forced to keep looking at that clock, or else if that hour hits and it's not done, then.
Right.
But
yeah.
I got hoed with the training situation because the lady that was teaching me everything, she didn't even teach me everything, and like 15 minutes into my shift when I first got there, she was like, I'm gonna be right back, you need anything? And I was like, got it right now. Leaves, never comes back. That there's never. And then like the first day they had me on 5 presses, I was doing molding, which to some people it's not that bad for them, but like that shit.
Right.
And I also felt like I wasn't getting paid enough to move around this much. Like I looked at factory work as it's supposed to be easy work just to go do.
Yeah, mindless labor. You're only supposed to be like at one station, basically manning one thing.
Like
but
shit,
factories don't end up being that way.
I would have been okay with 3 at a time. Like I
Right.
could still like have enough time to. But no, they had me like as soon as I did one thing, I had another machine almost falling off the parts, and because you had a package 4 shit, stack them 8 high, label every one of them, but they come out at 2 at a time. So when one box finishes, you can't print off the one because it's printing off the right side too.
Right.
Yeah, so you had to label them, and no one told me where to put the shit, so I just like would roll around with 8-bin high full of parts and shit, just putting it at random places,
Right.
hoping someone would just take care of it. They did. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. At the time I was working factory and restaurant, the only way that I survived working, because I didn't get sleep. I had no time to sleep. I legit was doing a bunch of drugs. And yeah, I'd be like strung up on shit, you know, and just be like I'd be on like an hour of fucking sleep after working like maybe 20 fucking hours that day, maybe more. And I'm just like, all right, you know, time to do it again. Yeah, that was terrible though. That's why I ended up quitting that shit, because like I can't do, you know, because factories usually they're giving you a full 40 hours, and the restaurant I was already fucking around that, you know, so it was just like I physically just could not handle it. There was no time for me to do anything, let alone basic human functions.
Yeah. See, I could have easily gotten a union job, but I didn't want to because like their jobs are usually always far out, so like even if it's an hour, that's 2 extra hours out of your day that you got to take out and then go home, do whatever you want to do, and if you have people waiting for you at the house, then spend your time with them and shit.
Right.
It's like you don't got time to do shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I work 40 to 45 hours on average currently, and I don't even have enough time for all my shit. Like, you know, and that's one thing with, you know, living like alone and everything, is you're the only one who's got to make sure your shit gets taken care of, because nobody else is going to pick up the slack. It's all you. So, I try to be more on top of it, which is why sometimes my streaming schedule is not consistent. Is at least as consistent as I want it to be.
Speaking of streaming, when did you start?
I started around when COVID started, and we all were, except for the essential workers, you know, everybody was out of work and everything. That's when I started, because I had nothing to do. I was going stir crazy, and I was like, you know what? I got a couple of buddies. We play BO3 Zombies all the time. Let's just, stream that while we're bullshitting, you know? And eventually it grew from there. I ended up getting a laptop, and had a camera on it and everything. It's that laptop there, actually. And then when that wasn't working anymore, I moved to this cheap PC I got for $250, and got a cheap camera I bought off the Xbox store, and just kept going from there.
Did you have any passion to eventually try it beforehand?
Oh, so I've thought about it beforehand, yeah. But during COVID, that was like the perfect time where it was like, well, I might as well just look into it. I have all this free time. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't distracted by day-to-day life bullshit. I literally was looking for something to do.
See, one of the things I love about it is just like, it feels good to have someone come know about the game you're playing or whatever and just have a conversation with you about it. It's like, yeah, this is why I love this game too.
Well, not even just the game. Like, I just like random bullshit chit chat. There's a couple people that'll join on stream that only care about certain games that I play, but they'll still join up on other ones just to fucking chit chat, which is always cool. I appreciate that shit.
No, I super appreciate it when I'm doing something like grinding something to where it's just repetitive.
Yeah, the same thing over and over. Yep.
Yeah,
that's how Final Fantasy X is.
When people come to chat through that, it's like, thank you. It goes by so much faster.
Yep. Well, it even if it's not going by faster, it feels like you're less drained because you're not as focused on it. There's something else there, to help you get through it. Or someone else, I should say.
I've been pretty much passionate about it since like I was 12 years old. Like, I've been trying to chase that shit, but
I know when you guys were growing up and stuff, Kenneth mentioned how you guys were doing YouTube videos and stuff, and I was like, oh, and I checked it out a couple times here and there, but you guys are also really little, and we're doing, weird little kid shit, Well, not in that sense, but you know what I mean. Just
definitely some cringy ass
right,
shit.
yeah. Just the quality wasn't quite there yet. You're still finding it,
Yeah, no, I definitely had to switch channels for that, but I didn't want to delete those videos either.
No, yeah, you still wanted it. Yeah,
and I didn't want to go through the time of going to private every single video because there was quite a bit on there, but some of that shit's funny. I remember there was this one video where we took the blue covers off at the Woodrow fence.
Oh yeah,
and then we did a little helicopter, and then we both threw it. But when I threw mine, it came down directly, nailed me in the face while I already was on the ground, so it just javelined me, and that's where the camera cuts.
Right.
I'm like, I didn't even plan on throwing it. I seen whoever did it next to me. I think it was kind of. I just seen him throw it, so I was like, okay, I'll do it too.
Well, so
got nailed.
It's funny that you mentioned it. This was actually really recent though. But just stupid shit where you're injuring yourselves and shit. Like the night we were doing that Magic stream. After the stream, we decided to go out, get some fucking food and shit, and then we ended up going down by the Y. We decided to go skateboarding down it and everything, or longboarding. And I was like, bro, your trucks are way too tight. You're good, like somebody's gonna fucking hit something. And he's like, no, they're fine, And we all go down, and then he goes down. He fucking smashes into the wall. He breaks his glasses, fucking fucks up his eyebrow, and he broke his arm. It was like, bro, like, just crazy. And he was telling me that, because he was just over yesterday. He was telling me after that happened, he called him and his dad were talking. And his dad was like, you're almost 30, right? And he's like, yeah, I know. I thought it was so funny.
No, that's definitely, dude. I went skating down the Y Hill, with skateboard just recently, and I felt sketchy during that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I used to, when I was real young, I could ride on the pegs no-handed, and I could go down that shit.
Right.
And still, do the turn and everything, and I had to get down. At the end of the hill, I rode the whole shot. I called it the Titanic. just got depots and just go down. I thought it was funny as shit to do every time.
Honestly, I think it's crazy though that like, you know, the shit, you know, we would do when we were younger. It's like now we do that shit. We're just like, holy shit, like, do I really want to be doing this?
See, look, when we're younger, we're not really thinking of
we're definitely
death,
dumb.
injury, and shit. Like, we feel invincible, so we're like, hell yeah, I want to do that.
I wouldn't say invincible, just unaware of real repercussions.
It's almost there though. Like we feel like, yeah, I can do this.
Right.
It's today's drunk man's confidence. Like,
pretty much, yeah. I mean, that is youth for you.
Yeah. So you're just on it.
It's like a high the whole time while you're young.
Yeah, you start off tripping and then you're just buzzed until you're like 12. Oh shit.
Excuse me. I needed that. Lots of beer today.
Yeah, no, the beer burps are real. I'll definitely say that shit. Okay,
I'm just glad I haven't gotten hiccups yet though, because you already know how that shit is with me. It gets bad. We wouldn't be talking right now. We'd be stopping until I'm done. But, anime, bro, gotta say, top 3 right now.
Top 3. Well, number 1's Naruto for me.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm trying to remember my list. I thought this out. My number 2 is JoJo's.
JoJo, alright.
My 3rd. I think my 3rd was Death Note.
Death Note. Okay. Oh yeah? I'll say JoJo's my brother Jeff likes a lot. And Death Note I know Kenneth and Laura got into. So that's definitely dope. For me, it's Naruto first, again too. Love the lore, the story, the fucking fights.
The thing I love about it that like a lot of animes don't is like most of our questions get answered.
Most, yeah.
We're not left.
Yeah.
Not like they actually do with history.
Well, but that's what I mean. There's lore, history, fucking mythologies and shit, and like not only that, but world building. Like it all is connected. Like everything comes back. But yeah, then Bleach has to be my second. I love Bleach, even though I hate the whole Ichigo's powers being changed up and reset and all that shit. I hate that. But other than that, the show is fucking awesome.
He's part Soul Reaper, part Quincy, part Hollow, part
right, yeah, just full bringer, fucking yeah. But
so who had?
But my third one has to be Dragon Ball, just because I love Dragon Ball. Has always been a classic. The first 2 games I ever got into that got me into anime when I was growing up was Budokai 2 for GameCube and Clash of Ninja 2 for GameCube. And Budokai, Dragon Ball, oh man, I fell in love.
Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for the Wii.
Ooh, yeah,
was
PS2.
It was nice playing with the GameCube controller. Was the game that got me introduced into anime. That's how I found out what it was.
Yours was a few games after, yeah.
But yeah, no, I got lucky, and my Nana used to buy all the grandchildren when we were real young a football square, and I won $50 from mine, and I randomly seen that game, picked it out, and
right.
Then I found out Naruto was an anime, and I was like, oh shit, I thought that was a cartoon. I watched that all the time, and
yep.
You know, one of the things I loved about it when I was younger was the shit from the last episode actually matters in the next.
Yeah.
It's an actual story. It's not.
Yeah, it's not just random episodes that you could watch in any order.
Yeah.
There was, you wanted to follow it chronologically as much as possible.
I remember as a little kid being salty at my parents' shows because all the NCIS and all that type shit was an hour long. My episodes were only half an hour. I was like,
yeah. 20 minutes without ads.
Yeah. I was like, this is dumb.
Right, yeah. Well, so For me, after I found those games though, in elementary, I knew these kids that we'd sit in the back of the bus and we'd talk about Dragon Ball and Naruto, and we'd talk about, like, if we were talking about Dragon Ball, we'd be like, oh, I'm Super Saiyan 4, and, like, you know, nobody else could have that one because you called that, so somebody else would have to call the next one, and whoever got the last one was just like, oh, you're the bitch, you know, and it was just like, we'd do stupid shit like that all the time, but one of those kids showed me the manga. This is before I knew the anime or anything. I knew the game and that was it. So he showed me the mangas. I was like, dude, this shit's fucking cool, you know? So then I met my grandparents that summer, and we're watching Cartoon Network. Toonami pops up, and you know what shows up? Fucking Naruto. And I was like, what? And immediately I binge watched it. I fucking read every chapter for all the Shonen Jump magazines when they come out. I was in love. I was hooked.
No, I remember back in the day, me and you were the ones keeping up on the Naruto manga, and like every time we see each other, we start talking about that shit.
Oh yeah.
No, that's like also something else Naruto I have in special. I grew up with it, and then I got to go by week waiting for the hype to come out. And
Yep.
Rinnegan.
No, everybody was saying Rinnegan with Naruto, and I was like, realistically, it'd be Sasuke. I knew that was a thing, but one thing that
I would like Naruto to have the Rinnegan. Here's one of the reasons why. He would have had almost a lesson of how to use it with his entire pain fight. He fought one in each ability by itself. So
but the whole thing is he would just be hacked. You know, he would be a Sage Six Paths again. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if they don't want to go that route, it just made sense he wouldn't get that. You know, that's why he has half the power. Sasuke has the other half. He has one Rinnegan, and it's just been nerfed in fucking Boruto. So, and then taken away on top of that. Spoilers.
Imagine that switcheroo. Sasuke becomes the other Shinchuriki's power, and what's it called? Dojutsu?
Yeah.
Are there? Yeah,
Yeah.
Naruto gains a Dojutsu.
Well,
I'm like, shit.
I've been seeing all kinds of weird things on YouTube about, like, you know, Naruto getting Byakugan and shit like this, and I don't know. Boruto, I haven't really been interested in anyways.
I'm just
so I did like the Baryon form or whatever.
Yeah.
Even though it kills off Ninetales, that form was still dope, I have to say.
They did that shit right, and then they did the same combo from the part 1 Naruto and Sasuke fight to him, and I was just like, they're like, since we're nerfing you boys so we can make Boruto more special, we'll give you a good shit.
Right, yeah, we'll give you one final good fan service here.
And then that's it. They should.
Although, you know what gets me is how fucking Kurama knew how to explain that as like a nuclear reaction type thing. Like, how does he fucking know about nuclear shit, bro?
Yeah.
He's been inside Naruto's fucking body.
Well, I guess.
Like, what?
Like, being Hokage, you learn top secret shit and technology people are invented.
Even then, I don't think Naruto really.
He takes in everything.
I don't think he really gets into it that level, though. You know what I mean?
Kurama sees everything.
Fair enough.
But no, see, I would like Dragon Ball Super so much more if they waited for the manga. I am salty
the
that
manga,
they skipped things that would have been so great to have included, but now will never be because
the manga
they
was
already
coming out
animated
after the anime originally. Now it's going past the anime.
We're doing
But
Goku using Hakai, the Android 17 using the baby cells to guard his planet, or not planet, his island.
yeah,
And the Beerus fight is what I'm more pissed about. Him fighting all the gods at once, and he uses a form of Ultra Instinct. And Master Roshi has a similar technique, the
because of his
Ultra
mastery
Instinct.
of martial arts.
And that's how Goku originally learned how to use Ultra Instinct. And we got introduced.
It's because the anime came out first, and the manga had time to really develop it, because Toei was just pushing, get this out there, we want to make money off this anime, where the manga really took its time to add cool things, like seeing Super Saiyan God Vegeta and shit like that.
Yeah, way before the Broly movie.
And Goku Black having Super Saiyan before Rose.
Yeah.
It's
like, and now we'll never get those things because they rushed it out, and they're not just going to reanimate.
But that's why the anime, if it returns, is going to be so good, because if they do the Moro arc and everything else, it should be done really well.
How do you feel about Ultra Ego?
I do like Ultra Ego to an extent. I don't like how it gives him the Super Saiyan 3 eyebrows, basically meaning no eyebrows, just a really big ridge up there. But I love the purple. The fact that he gets stronger after getting beat up, that kind of makes sense in a way, although the way that they do it, at one point, Vegeta's like, yeah, beat my ass, and he's like, I'll get stronger, and then he's like, oh no, you beat my ass. I can't do anything.
But it's also kind of cool because it kind of makes sense, like, he used to be a planet destroyer, not giving a fuck, like Beerus.
Yeah, I'll say, I like the whole route where they're going, where Goku's like being more like an angel, as where Vegeta's being more like a god of destruction. I kind of like that.
Nah, I haven't read a lot of the new Dragon Ball Super manga, but I did buy one of them recently. I did see it, then I seen a Deadpool manga. I think that shit's cool. It has like Venom, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and a bunch of other cool Marvel characters in there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I would say I like a bunch of Marvel shit for sure, and Deadpool has always some of the coolest shit that he says, because one of the fucking comics, he made a comment about being Hokage, and I was like, bro, no way they just threw fucking Naruto into here like that. That's fucking awesome.
Oh shit, this camera's almost dead.
Well, that is unfortunate.
What time? How long has it been going? I can't see.
Fuck you, camera, for dying.
We're gonna take a break, but we're gonna come back with mini pool.
Or foosball. Or both.
You'll be surprised.
And now, welcome to mini pool.
Mini pool. We're here.
Alright. You go for break. I wrecked.
So now.
Also notice that the stick is curved. Look at it. You can tell that these motherfuckers are curved.
I took some practice shots and let mini chalk out. Alright, this is the real
This
shots.
blood running down my nose is probably the worst part. Oh, yes. I think you have a choice.
I'll be solids.
Oh no, you're definitely solids. You got 3 solids, bro.
Bro!
I can see blood on my nose so bad. You can't make anything.
Oh, yeah,
Not a damn thing, god damn it. Not a damn thing.
Oh, hold on. That was a crazy break. I wish that was real pool. No, we left off speaking about anime. Tell me why Bleach is your third favorite, you said? Second.
Yes,
Yeah, second.
Honestly, it's just the vibes, the creepy feel of it and everything. Like, I just love that show. Like, how dark it feels and everything. And also, Ichigo isn't the classic extremely dumb main character, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he does have some common sense. I mean, he's still dumb, but he's not that dumb.
You know, I do really like Bleach. Like, it has some of my favorite fights in anime of all time. Don't get me wrong.
Let's scratch.
Where can I even scratch it from?
Yes.
For a minute, I thought I was scratching it. No, Bleach is one of those great animes, but I also fell out of it when, how you mentioned about the losing powers and shit.
Yeah, no, gaining powers over and over again, like, oh, those aren't Ichigo's real powers, check it out, these are his powers.
So can he ever just give up on them?
It's like, can he just fucking combine them all. Like, fuck it. He just has every power that's ever to exist. Give it to him.
I'm gonna make this.
I fucking hit that. So dumb. So cat.
You know, I'm a little hoed on my shot. But the 8-ball's blocking my own shot.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go for something. I'll shake the table too much. I'll try not to shake the table too much.
You don't want to do that.
Fuck this.
I'm probably gonna lose you. I need that 8-ball away.
Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking cockdweeb? Grab me a beer.
Oh shit, I'm gonna take a drink of my beer. Now, have you ever played the God of War 4 game?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it.
You interested in Ragnarok at all?
Meh. I kind of want Egyptian mythology. That's
probably gonna be the next one. They said this game was gonna be the last Norse one they did.
That's, I mean, I'm down for some Egyptian mythology.
Because they don't want to wait another 6 years just to get started on doing the next one.
He can't play. I'm telling you, he's hacking. And you scratched. I win. The closest game yet.
Well, this is game. Well, shit.
I think we're 2 level. Hold on. Let's Alright. Come on. Come on. Why?
This is.
No.
Ready for
No.
it?
No.
Well, that almost went right.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Now, I gave a top 5 video for my zombies maps. What's your top 5 zombies maps?
Well, obviously Kino. As for anything else, I'd have to look at the tier list that I was doing, honestly. Because the way that I rank them is pretty much how they're my favorites, you know? Like, that's all the ranking really was. It's just like, what maps I think personally are good versus what's terrible. This again.
Oh, shit.
Just launch my letter at myself.
I see that bounce out. Making videos at any type, maybe. If not near future, in the long future.
Personally, I don't really know. It all depends. Like, so if my streaming goes up more, and I can start making money off streaming legitimately, then, yeah, I mean, I would obviously start trying to go to make more content and stuff. But currently, I just don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, let's move that.
In the middle. God damn it.
That's a game.
Alright, foosball is way more bullshit than pool.
Pro fucking gamer. Dog.
Fuck foosball.
Welcome back from the break. We're about to play some blackjack.
Here, I'll take that though. Put that over here.
I hope y'all appreciate the intro. We thinking real hard about it.
There. And we good.
Yeah, no.
So we're playing blackjack. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we about to play some blackjack.
Also, using some cool Mandalorian fucking thing that I got. I like these cards already. I just opened them. I bought them like 2 weeks ago, but finally using them for something.
You heard what? Here comes the podcast and it came ready. Okay, say if you lose the hand, you take a drink.
I'll take a drink right now. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
I also have whoa. Well, you decide whether or not you want to hit.
Okay. I'll stay.
Stay. Well, I have to assume you have 18 or 19. So I'm gonna take a hit, and I bust. I bust that nut so hard.
18.
I figured.
Yeah.
I had 16. I was like, I can't. I have to try to beat that.
Just want to do it, but actually, yeah, I can take your drink.
Alright. What you doing?
I'll hit.
Alrighty. Also, I'll take my drink. That can be a 1 or 11. Drink taken.
Hit me.
Alright, how hard and where? A 2.
I'll stay.
Alrighty. Take a hit. Take a hit.
So for the people
Take
who,
a hit. Oh my god. So hold on. I'm at 6, 8, 9.
for the people who might be coming onto the stream for you, what are some of your other hobbies that you think your Twitch following might not know about?
Hobbies that people don't really know about. I like to read. I also like to draw occasionally. I have a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time like book that shows you how to draw a bunch of the characters and stuff, and I've been trying to learn how to draw like that and shit. Obviously, I like my instruments and stuff, but yeah, that's really it. Reading, drawing, and music once in a while. Outside of my video games and shit. But hold on. So 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 13. It's 16. 16 plus 7. I bust. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bust.
At 18.
Yeah. What about yourself, though? What kind of hobbies you have outside of course, gaming and stuff?
Recently, before the good old winter hits, I've been trying to practice skateboarding and start a YouTube series on that because I had a poll in my community of like 4 different things I could start doing. I forgot, like more vlogs, hustling, like flipping stuff and shit, skateboard tricks and music. And skateboard tricks were the #1 voted for, so I started trying to dabble with that.
What was second place? I'm curious.
Flipping.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Was music last?
I think it was 3rd.
Okay.
Well, I
okay.
think it was actually tied with vlogs.
Okay, so it basically was last.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's unfortunate. I think music is so underappreciated.
Because, like, back in the day, I was surrounded by people who wanted to be a rapper.
Oh, okay.
So, like, sometimes since I'm always chilling with him, I used to dabble with that shit. And they would say the shit went hard, but like I cringe at my own voice too much to ever even like.
No, that's how it is though.
establish it.
So I personally, like, without hearing a recording, I think I sound fine. But when then I hear a recording of my own voice, I'm like, oh my fucking god, why does it sound like something crawled down my throat and died, and then I got hit by a bus? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel that's normal though. I personally, I feel that's really normal.
I just feel like I don't have the voice for rap.
Right.
Also,
You get the right editing software, you know.
Right editing.
But you said you'd say?
Yeah.
I got
I'll stay.
18.
You staying?
Yep.
20.
Nice. Love the Kings, by the way.
Yeah,
Bro, I love that shit. The Kings, Queens, and like, oh, look at this king. He's the fucking robot from the first episode, or first episode? Yeah, I think it was first. Ends up becoming the nanny and shit.
Oh, I'm gonna take a drink anyway since I'm taking all the drinks on these cards. Cheers.
Hold on. I will have it. And then we'll hit this.
Oh, nice.
Also, I like how that camera just has total position of seeing how fucking relaxed I am. I'm fucking all cuddled up and shit, like.
You know, that's the great thing about this podcast. It goes places and into people's homes and shit. We hear IRL.
Yes, I like to relax, alright? Calm down.
You know, it's like you're one of us. You're like, you're the homie chilling. Well, realistically, with work and everything, and then streaming too, because I used to be sitting in a chair like that. I'm looking to get a better chair, an actual gaming chair. But with sitting in a chair after that, after fucking work and everything, I'm fucking exhausted when I get off stream normally. I'm like, fuck. If you get a gaming chair, record yourself building it. I did that with my gaming chair, and it has 7K views, and it still gets views every day. So if you put in the exact like model your gaming chair is, like the one
people
you
will
would
search
get,
it up.
like
Yeah.
just you go to the store and buy one. And shit.
Right.
Those are the ones people are gonna look up, and
That's a good thing to know. Won't lie.
if you remember, I did Xavier's workout bench for him.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Yes.
So he'd be the cameraman, and I was like, that's cool, because I'll get another video about it. And it's at like 200 views right now of people searching up that exact workout bench and not wanting to read the instruction manual.
Speaking of which, how is your Dragon Ball video, our Dragon Ball video doing in comparison to your average?
It does better than what I like, because like a lot of the
So it does better than
like,
your average, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because
Awesome. That's cool.
It's almost at 90 views right now.
That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, last I saw was at like 82.
See, I want to break away more. Like, I still want to do gaming content, but I want to do more of other content.
Right, outside of it. Yeah.
And real life content always does better for my channel than just.
Well, so the gaming market, I can't even speak. The gaming market is very saturated. It is oversaturated. So you playing a game, unless it's a niche game that people don't really play, but you have a following, nobody's going to watch it because, you know, it's something some other fucking streamer is also playing.
Yeah.
You know? That's how Call of Duty is. I don't get views on Call of Duty. Even though I play a lot of Call of Duty, I don't get views on Call of Duty. It's other games. Like Xenoverse 2 has been my big thing right now. That's where I got most of my followers lately.
One of the things I need to do is start playing less popular games, because those are the games where you have less competition of competing for views for it.
Well, and that's what I was saying. Like PS2 games, like Uzumaki Chronicles and shit like that, I love those games. Those are some real good fucking games, and I can, you know, it's not something a lot of people play. You know what I mean?
I really want to get something that can handle my capture card to record older games, because like my YouTube for me is like a cloud storage of
Yeah.
everything.
Well,
I've
so
done.
that's what my YouTube currently really is. Like, I don't live stream on YouTube anymore, but I upload any streams to YouTube, you know, and that way they're all there. Although my numbers have not got past 900 for videos, and I know I'm well past 900, I think some of my videos are getting lost. Because I'm getting no notifications for them going, but they just disappear.
What else stay?
Stay? Oh, what do you got? What do you got? 22. I literally busted by one.
20.
Alrighty. You want a beer, me, Spider? No, I'm serious. I need another beer. That one's empty.
Oh shit. Why am I spider? Because I did one video.
No. So it was American Dad reference. One of the things he was like, "Hey, Spider, beer me," and he just throws him a beer and he just catches it. And just yeah.
Throw in this just because it's poker. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so now you're back.
All right, so I'm gonna jack off on
Gameslayer
stream. You know.
for the commercial break.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here and jack off for you guys. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna rub my nipples. You know, maybe insert this bowl down my throat. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll get kinky with it. Not really. No, I'm just gonna smoke this bowl and drink some more beer. So, how about that world, eh? How's the world been for you? Has it been good? Bad? In between? Insurmountable? Easy? I don't know. As for me, it's going. That's all I can say. You know, gotta say, if fucking 12-year-old me knew this is how my life would be, I don't know how things would be different. I'd probably be more into it.
I wasn't.
I was just talking random bullshit. I hope you're enjoying the editing process.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna get interesting.
I was just honestly talking about random bullshit.
I heard the intro log.
Yeah, it started extra, but it weaned down. It weaned down.
Oh shit.
Let me crack this beer open as you decide whether or not you're gonna take a hit and also take a hit.
I'm gonna stay and then take this hit.
You're gonna stay. So let's see. Obviously, you have 10 plus. You know, I feel
No,
as
bro,
dealer,
I
I should be, because house actually does win if you tie. So I have 16. I'll take a hit. I have 21. So unless you have 21, which if you have 21, you should automatically call it. So I don't think you have 21.
I have
19. Alrighty. Yeah, I forget his house, like me. Oh, we'll start flipped. But I automatically. So I have 12 right off the bat. Let's see. I didn't look. I actually did not look. Alright, in the testicles, in the buttocks, in the face. Where do you want it?
yourself.
But here stay.
Hit.
I'll say yeah. Just remember, if you tie, you actually have to beat me. I think you bust. I'm not an expert, but I think you busted. Well, what's your numbers here? So you have 10, 19. Oh yeah, definitely. There it is. So Sorry, you'll be house next, meaning I'll be competing with you. Oh, wait. Mine's automatically flipping. It's yours that is. Yeah. Even though it's a cylinder, not a square, but we'll ignore that fact. No, one thing I always fuck with people though is when they're like, "You got an extra cigarette?" I'm like, only 20 come in a pack, bro. There ain't anything beyond extra for 20. So sorry, bud.
But
Stay. Well, you obviously beat my number then if you're staying.
I only got like 3, so.
Well, I was gonna say, I have 18. Now that you just told me,
I got 3.
I'm gonna stay. Oh, well, at least I didn't take that. So I have 15. Risky.
I'll stay.
Oh, you didn't hit 21, but you're not over. I'm gonna have to wager you're at 19.
I'm at 5.
You're at 19 or 20. You have to be at 19 or 20, which is why you didn't show.
You can count
So
my cards.
so I have to hit. I need a 6. Need 2 more. So I'm at 19. So hold on. If you had a king and an ace, you would have already had 21. So hold on. 10, 7, 18. So if you had a 2, that'd be 19. If you had 19, you'd be tied with me, which means I would win. So I'm gonna stay. $20. Damn, I tried. I tried to think about it because I was like, hold on, man. Like,
Oh my god.
I have 20.
Hit me.
I will tell you straight up, I am staying. 1 or 11. Stop beat, get away from the court. It's not a toy.
Hit me.
Alrighty. I feel we need. I heard that. That did something. That actually just did something.
It's still recording.
Okay.
I heard it too this time. I bust. I got all
Busted
the
a
way
nut.
I got all the way to 19, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were trying to beat the 20. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you really had no other options. This time, your house shuffled. We went through the whole deck. Just a little over, actually. Just by 1.
I say this will be the ending game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, and that's, I didn't want this to go on forever. It's already fucking, what time is it? Almost 9? Yeah, almost 9. I still gotta shower, vacuum once more before I go to bed.
Split
White.
the deck.
I'll cut this shit with a fucking Damascus steel fucking obsidian fucking crazy ass blade. Check this shit out, man. It's gonna be wild. Then we gonna spread some more here. Check this shit out, man. Alright, there you go.
Did you possibly have any questions about my YouTube experience or online shit that I've done?
No, personally, not really. Mostly.
There's the cat feature we've been waiting for.
Boots,
Come
come
here.
here.
At least get in a good angle.
No, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You already know. Come here. Also. Hold on. Oh, no, he just asked what type of podcast. That's not the question. I wanted questions. Now, what are we doing about what kind of questions you had for me, motherfucker? What are I hope you're hearing this in the future, by the way, Enemy Lord. I hope you're hearing it, Nando. I'm just saying. Alright, come here. Come here. You can get down. You can get down. You can get down. He gets real bad when I have guests. When it's just me, he don't climb on shit. But when it's other people, man, he be fucking all over everything, and it pisses me off so much. It really does. Yours is flipped up his house. No, yeah,
Oh,
you're yeah.
I'm a little bit of a drunk boy.
I will stay. So you gotta try to equal or beat me. This house, you know, as long as you're equal, you win.
I'll stay.
Stay? You equaled me, which means you win.
Stay.
So I'm definitely taking a hit. So I'll take a hit. I'll take a hit. 25. I bust. I was hoping for a, not a tenor there, but that's just what happened. That's fate. I need to catch up on some drinks here.
Yeah. I'm a master at blackjack. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm honestly, I'm not even worried about it. So yeah, I have 14. So I'll take a hit. 19. I bust. Yeah, because that's like 23. So that's definitely no. Alright, remember to make mine face down this time, though. I'll take it. Well, I had this first. So that obviously means that's gonna be a 1. So that's 11. Take a hit. So that's 18. I will stay.
I'll stay.
What'd you get?
20.
21.
I thought you were supposed to call out a 21.
No, that's only if you get it automatically, like from
Oh.
yeah, from the draw. Get the fuck down, dude. Get down. You are in the way, bro. You are literally on my right, kiddies. That's how you guys be doing it, right? You just raw dog life.
Alright, that's going to be the end of the podcast. Anything you want to plug real quick for the outro?
Sit on this and spin. No, but seriously. No, but no, just fucking check out,
our Twitches, Twitch channels, YouTube channels, blah blah blah. Other than that, I don't really give a fuck.
His Twitch will be in the description of this video.
Hell yeah, bet I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Alright, yeah.